Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another Transformers review. This time we're taking a look at another Platinum Generations figure, and it's the Year of the Goat Soundwave. This figure has caused a lot of controversy among the fandom, along with the other Year of the Goat figure, Optimus Prime. It's the coloration. They're clear plastic with this kind of copper plastic color, and a lot of people are not digging that. I find it interesting. I'm not saying I'm liking it yet because I haven't got the figure out, but it is definitely interesting. Personally, I think I would have preferred, instead of the clear plastic, if it was a smoky plastic, like a smoky gray, charcoal, or a blue, or even a purple, along with that copper. I think that would have looked a lot cooler. And if you look at the box art here, he looks kind of smoky gray to me. I think that would have been perfect. But I didn't design the toy. So we got this figure, which is the Masterpiece mold, and then we also got a reissue of the G2 Optimus Prime Tanker, or the Robots in Disguise Scourge figure. Now, since I've already got Scourge, I went with this particular figure because I don't have a Masterpiece Soundwave, and I really wanted the mold, and this, for the same cost of Masterpiece Soundwave, you get all the cassette tapes. So that's what sold me on this figure. Looking at the package, I mean, it's the same kind of package we've been getting. We get Transformers in this white box art, very simplistic with the Generations logo here. I love the artwork here for Soundwave. Of course, we got the Chrome Platinum Edition down here. Got his name with some really cool Oriental writing. We get this nice Chrome Year of the Goat Decepticon logo, which looks really, really nice. I do appreciate that. It does open up so that you can see the inside of the package with the figure, which is nice. I appreciate that. Just kind of a close-up of some of the artwork here. Here's that nice chrome Decepticon logo. Here's Soundwave himself. And again, I like the smoky look. If they would have made this with a smoky plastic, I think that would have been really, really cool. You also get this really nice Year of the Goat Decepticon logo there. I like that. Repro labels, we need some sticker sets of that. I think that is most definitely cool. You also get the Decepticon logo there. It appears on the top of the package. Here is the back of the package, which, well, basically has Soundwave in his cassette mode, some of his cassettes, the Year of the Goat, cool purple version of the Decepticon logo here. There's a picture of the Optimus Prime. Inside, kind of a close-up, will show you his bio. I love that purple Decepticon logo. I think that looks really, really nice. And there is his bio. If you want to pause and read that, you can. I think it's interesting. For the Year of the Goat, it talks about family and building a family and protecting the family. That's why Soundwave was chosen. I think that's a really, really cool pick for that. I would have also liked to seen a blaster, but we don't have a Masterpiece blaster as of yet, but they could have reissued the G1. Just saying. So let's go ahead and get Soundwave out of package and see what we think. Here we have Soundwave out of package, and I'm in love. This is a phenomenal mold. This is the first time I've had my hands on the Masterpiece mold for Soundwave, and I was just telling a friend online that now I have to go get the MP Soundwave and the MP Sound Blaster. This mold is just one of the most amazing Masterpiece molds I have come across. Probably my favorite to date. I really, really was impressed with the MP10 mold when I got the Year of the Horse Optimus. This is better. I really, really do like this mold, and I want to get the full color Soundwave now because of it. So the one thing I will say, it takes some getting used to look at the clear plastic and the gold, but it's not too terribly bad. I prefer if it was smoked out. If it was a smoke gray like it was on the box, this would be an amazing figure. It is very different, and it is not going to be to everybody's taste, definitely. But I will say the thing about this figure set is all of the accessories that it comes with. That really sells it to me and makes me forgive the clear plastic on it, because I know it's an anniversary type of issue and something special, so they wanted to differentiate it, but all of the accessory pieces is nice, because the Masterpiece Soundwave mold and Sound Blaster only come with Laserbeak and Rat Bat. This comes with all of the cassettes. You've got Frenzy, Rumble, Ravage, Buzzsaw, Laserbeak. You get the Megatron, all their accessories, plus an Energon Cube and some other special parts for Soundwave. And it's cheaper than the Masterpiece Soundwave and Sound Blaster, so you can't argue with the value of this figure for sure. The only thing it is missing, which makes me sad, is Rat Bat. I wish to goodness they would have thrown in a little Rat Bat figure. However, it's not too terribly bad because I do have Black Bat. Black Bat is from the Bad Bat and Black Bat set from KFC, and I'm going to use the Black Bat, since it's a monochrome color, in with this figure set. So I think he will go very nicely with all the other minions. So that at least makes me a little bit happy. So we'll look at all the minions separately. Looking at the accessories, so we've got all the minions. We'll look at those guys individually. Here is Megatron's gun mode that he comes with. It's basically the same mold we've had, except it's painted copper in places that were black and other colors before. So yeah, it is what it is. We have this piece. I don't know what the hell this is. I've tried looking online. It looks like a set of goggles to me or something. If you know what this is, leave a comment below, because I cannot find, there's nothing in the instructions for this, and I can't find out what this is supposed to be for. So yeah. You also get the battery pack that turns into his gun. You can kind of see it in there. I'm not going to pull it out, but that's pretty cool. I remember that as a kid, always liking that. He comes with his alternate screen that's got the little grid pattern in there, which is really, really nice. I do like that. Of course, all of the tapes come with the little cassette tape holder, which is really, really nice. Just for comparison, here's the one that comes with Black Bat from KFC. The only difference is really this one has got the spool pieces in there. So the detail on the Hasbro one, very, very nice. He also comes with an Energon Cube that is supposed to come out of his chest as he's making it. Very cool. It's clear. Again, I wish this was kind of a smoky purple color. That would have been really nice to have some of the smoke color stuff. You also get the kits for Rumble and Frenzy. Here is Frenzy's with the red, and it's got the copper base on the bottom. They come apart, and the guns, if I can pull one of these out, the guns, their individual guns are inside the batteries, which is really, really cool. I do appreciate that. Here is Rumble's. His is blue with a silvery base at the bottom, which is very, very cool. I will probably have them using these on the shelf. I really do appreciate that. And then we've got the figure itself with all the minions. So let's take a look at Soundwave individually from the minions and see what we think. So here we have Soundwave himself. Oh goodness, I love this figure. It is spectacular looking. The clear and the copper is something to get used to, that is for sure, but the mold itself is amazing, and all the additional detail that pulls out. So not only do you have the detail of the figure itself, but you can see through the plastic and see how it's constructed and the screws and everything, and that kind of adds another level of detail, which I do find very, very interesting. Posability on this figure is exactly like what you would expect out of a Masterpiece figure. He has movement at his shoulder. He's got movement here. He's got an elbow joint. His hands do have articulation. His fingers are articulated where they come out, but he also has an articulated forefinger, which is really nice because he can reach up here and press his little button. His head is on a really nice swivel joint. This battery piece right here can swing back if you so desire. He has a swivel on his hip, which is really, really nice. He's got joints at his hips, his knees, and his feet have articulation as well, and his feet feel die-cast to me, which is really, really nice. So, just really quick, this is probably one of my more favorite things about this figure, you can actually pose him to press his own little button at the top, just like he did in the show. That's probably how I'm going to pose him on the shelf with the Minions. I really do appreciate that. So kind of a close-up of the figure. So here he is. He looks better when he's got his head pointed up a little bit because the red clear plastic they have for his eye set, if you have it down, you see more of the forehead than you do the eyes. But if you lift it up, you can clearly see the eyes and the mouth. It does look nice. It looks cool. It's very, very different. There is his little cassette deck. I love the Year of the Goat logo. I think it looks the best of all the ones we've seen. Of course, if you press that down, it does pop out. He's got his cassette holder, and you can push that in to get more cassettes in, which is very, very nice. The KFC cassettes do fit in there. Black Bat does fit in there. The other nice thing is the buttons here and here do press, which is very nice. Those buttons do not, however, which is very sad. But yeah, overall, I really, really like this figure. It looks really nice. So here's kind of a back shot. You can just see so much detail in the figure from that clear plastic, and I do appreciate that. The buttons on the back, on his legs, and the dial, those do spin and work as well, just like the old toy did back in the 80s. And that is super, super impressive. So let's compare him to some of his Masterpiece counterparts. Here we have the Year of the Goat Masterpiece Soundwave with the Year of the Horse MP10 Optimus Prime, and I like the two together. These are probably my favorite two Masterpiece molds. I definitely want to get the standard colorization of the two now. I really do like the dark reds and the black and the dark blues and gold on this Year of the Horse Prime, but I really want to get the original one as well, just to kind of have them side by side. I think the same thing goes with the Soundwave as well, but they look really, really nice together. And they're probably going to go up on the shelf together for my Year of the Shelf, I think, because I'm starting to get a few of those, and I'm really, really digging them. Here is Year of the Goat Soundwave with Masterpiece Tiger Track. And, you know, I think the little Lamborghinis just are a tad bit small in comparison. They just feel like they're about a quarter inch too small to me, but I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at the G1 cartoon. They definitely look nice together, but I think Soundwave looks better with the Year of the Horse Optimus Prime, to be honest. Here's Year of the Goat Soundwave with Masterpiece G2 Sideswipe. And I think these two look a little bit better with the black and the clear. I think something about that yellow was just a bit off with the coloration of this particular Soundwave. These guys definitely look a lot better together, so I think I gotta keep Tiger Track away from Soundwave on the shelf. Otherwise, there's some kind of clashing going on. Here we have Year of the Goat Masterpiece Soundwave with Masterpiece Prowl. This is another figure I didn't think I was going to like, but I couldn't pass him up as I got a really good deal on him on Black Friday last year, and I really do like the figure, and I think these two go pretty decent together. The size, I'm still not sure about on these Autobot cars next to Soundwave, but for some reason they look okay next to Prime. I don't know why. And finally, here are the two figures that I've wanted to put together for so long, a Masterpiece Soundwave and a Masterpiece Blaster. This, of course, is the KFC Transistor, or the not Blaster Masterpiece figure. A lot of people were really, really downing this figure because of the paint issues, and they are legitimate, and it is a legitimate gripe. However, KFC is supposed to be coming out with a flat red version instead of this cheap chrome paint, as well as a twin cast paint job, so we'll see what happens. It'd be nice if people who have bought this figure get some kind of discount on the upcoming figures, hint hint KFC. But a lot of people are really sketchy on this figure because of that, and I know a lot of people are really sketchy on this Soundwave because of the deco, so you might as well get your sketch pads out because they both look damn cool sitting next to each other. Alright, so here we have all the Masterpiece Minions for Soundwave together in one group, and it looks awesome. Now, of course, the Rat Bat does not come with this set, which is very unfortunate. He is in a 2-pack from KFC Toys. I got him from a really good price from WK Toys. Definitely check them out. I'll put a link to WK in the description below. And check out the review for Black Bat here. I'll add a link right here. But I think he looks really, really nice with this set because the standard Rat Bat's not going to look right with this, but since he's a monochrome black, I think it goes pretty decent with them. And he's definitely going to go up on the shelf with all the Minions, for sure. So removing Black Bat, here are the actual Minions that come with Soundwave, and they are very, very cool. We've got Rumble here in the blue, we've got Frenzy here with the red highlights, and of course we have Ravage here. We'll take a look at all of these individually. Now, a lot of people were kind of questioning which was Laserbeak and which was Buzzsaw because they're so similar. However, if you look at the characters, Laserbeak is in red, Buzzsaw is in gold. When you look at Frenzy here, he's got red highlights on his arms, but in his cassette mode, it's more of a copper color. And then when you look at the two birds, this one has a much lighter faded gold color than this one. This is a more coppery gold color, so this one has got to be Laserbeak. That one has got to be Buzzsaw. It doesn't really indicate that anywhere on the packaging, but that's what I'm going with. So let's take a look at Laserbeak first. This is probably my favorite of the Minions. This is the best sculpt of Laserbeak we have ever gotten. I mean, this is so G1 accurate, it is scary. He does have a little spot you can see on his head. You push that down and the little camera comes out, which is very, very nice. He's got his little jetpack / weapons on his back, and I love how they're built into this figure. That is just absolutely amazing. Kind of a top view of him. He's got the Year of the Goat logos on his wings. Very, very nice. Again, I just think this is the best sculpt we've ever seen of Laserbeak or Buzzsaw. So very, very nice. So just kind of a quick comparison. Here is Buzzsaw. I can get him to focus. Focus. There he is. As you can see, he's a little bit lighter in the paint app department. And that is how I differentiate him from Laserbeak because, well, he's kind of a gold color. Looking at Ravage. Very nice. Again, let's get him to focus. He's very lanky. I think, honestly, this is the weakest of the Minions. I do like his little face sculpt, but overall, I mean, there's just something about this one I don't particularly care for. There's his little Year of the Goat logo. I like his little missiles they've got on here. I mean, they did a pretty good job, and he's pretty extensive as far as transformation goes. I don't know. I think he's just the weakest of the set of Minions for sure. So let's take a look at Rumble. Here he is. Love the head sculpt. There's his Year of the Goat logo. Really, really nice. There's the back there. And then on the inside of his leg, he's kind of got this silver color, silvery blue. And then he's got blue paint apps on his arms to indicate that that is Rumble, which is really, really nice. And then here is Frenzy. Same exact sculpt, except, well, he's got the red markings, and he has a reddish copper color in there under his legs. So definitely cool to have the full set of Minions come with the Soundwave. That was one of the bonuses to getting this set, and I do appreciate that. Here we have Soundwave in his cassette mode, and it looks good. It looks really good. This is pretty much 1-to-1 scale. We do have some gappage back here on the back, but that's okay. I don't particularly mind because, well, you look at Soundwave this way, right? Yeah, so, I mean, the tape deck does open. A couple of the buttons do move. We've got buttons over here that move. Definitely cool stuff. I will say transformation is interesting. It's kind of a more updated version of what we got with the G1 toy, but it does transform similarly. The key thing is right here, there are these little buttons, and getting the legs up, there's a little release button that gets you to collapse the leg, and the instructions really don't match up what actually happens with the figure. So it took me a little while to figure that out, and then some of the panels, because they're all clear plastic, was kind of interesting to figure out because I've never had this figure before. But kind of a close-up, there is Soundwave's really cool Year of the Goat logo. Really do dig that. Again, the buttons here do depress. These do not, but that's okay. Just kind of nice that they included that. He's got the right speaker, the left speaker. Very, very cool. Very, very nice. Again, lots and lots of cool stuff. Nice detail here. I do appreciate that. It looks kind of odd having two different battery colors, though. I will say that. His head folds in really, really well, which is nice. And again, you can store all the cassette tapes in there. Push it back so you can put them all in if you so desired. So let's take a look at Soundwave with all of his cassettes. So here are all the cassette minions in their modes. For some reason, I want to put the colored side down, but that's not the way they're supposed to go in, because if you look at one of the cassette decks here, I'm going to use, looks like, Buzzsaw. That's how they fit in. That's the bottom of the cassette. So that's the way they are supposed to go in there, which is kind of cool, kind of interesting. Of course, we got the light gold, silver for Ravage, kind of a bronzy reddish color for Frenzy, a little darker gold for Laserbeak, and then a silvery blue for Rumble. And then I put Black Bat into the cassette deck to show the KFC Rat Bat going in there, fitting perfectly. And, well, it looks cool with that black background in there with the cassette. Definitely neat stuff. So is this a figure that you want in your Transformers set? If you're a Masterpiece fan, this is definitely something fun to put in there, especially if you already have the Soundwave figure. Then it's a nice comparison to kind of show the difference with the figures themselves. It'd be kind of neat to see all three of them together, Soundwave, Sound Blaster, and the Year of the Goat Soundwave here. If you do not have this mold and you're looking to get all of the figures together in one set, this is a really nice value pack, because for the price of this figure set is actually cheaper than getting the standard Masterpiece Soundwave and Laserbeak, or Sound Blaster and Rat Bat, which I really do appreciate that. Just all the accessories that it comes with really makes this a worthwhile set for me. Now, I know the colors are not to everybody's liking, but if you like different or kind of out there oddball Transformers, you're going to like this. You're going to appreciate this. And the mold itself is amazing. So I do recommend picking this set up. So there he is, the Year of the Goat Platinum Edition Masterpiece Soundwave. One of the best value packs I think we're going to see from Hasbro this year as far as Transformers, and he's definitely cool. So if you guys like this video, definitely thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. Put a comment down below. What do you think of this figure? Is it hideous? Do you like it? Are you excited about it? Did you get it already? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And, subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate it. Share my videos. And as always, look for more videos in the future.